Hello chatbox out there. Today in this video I'm just going to be telling you guys out there about what I got to on my Saturday. I hope you guys are all having a beautiful weekend so far. Today I got up ready for the day ahead and I had a lovely refreshing shower that helped make me feel nice and awake. I then had some toast and a cup of tea and I was watching a bit of TV, watched my Facebook Twitter and Instagram and was listening to some music. My dad was up and was sorting stuff around the house, and my mum was up and we were watching some episodes of Midsummer Murder and Murder She Wrote. My younger brother had work, and my older brother was just on his Xbox. And I played with my main project doll and did some arts and crafts and some illustrations, and was watching some Doctor 2 and Torchwood and Supernatural episodes. And I watched the newest Supernatural episode. I love that show so much. And I was then working on the newest chapter of my book and worked on some new scripts as well as my doll drama, and I played with my main project doll and read and drew and did some fashion designs and read the Sit magazine, and I was going to be going to Castlecombe with my older sister and our family friend today, but in the end we didn't because the weather wasn't very nice. It was a bit windy. I did, however, after lunch I had a sandwich and a cup of tea and watched Escape to Country, get to go off for a bit of a walk. I managed to get some nice photos of some of these, some very autumnal photos, so I love that. And I called my older sister to make sure that we were still on for meeting up and doing whatever she had planned. And I got called up and she was asking where I was, and she'd arrived just as I headed off for my walk because I thought she wouldn't be here for ages because she's normally always running late. So then I made my way back and she took me over to our family friend's new house, and she lives where next to where we used to live, and so it was a trip down memory lane going on by there where we grew up. And she's got quite a lovely house, and she's dog sitting our other friend's dog at the moment while she is away with her boyfriend in Devon for the weekend. And her dog is so adorable. I can't for the life of me remember what breed it is, but it's got massive floppy ears and it's called Dougie, but I keep on calling it Harvey, my boxer collie. And at one point I called him George, then Sebastian. I didn't know what names these were coming out with. I didn't know why I kept on calling him different names, but it was just such a lovely evening. And my older sister kindly got us each hot chocolates for Costa, and we watched some Alpha episodes. And our funny friend was cooking us up some fajitas. Hayley is bonkers. She's so lovely and super chatty, just like me, and we get on like house on fire. And then we went off for a walk on Albury Power Station Way, and I got a load of photos of the river with the boats on, which looked so cool. And we took Daggy for a massive walk, and then Haley got scared by a little black dog because it was getting quite dark and she's quite jumpy and it was getting quite creepy. And we kept on saying that there's going to be a zombie apocalypse because my older sister-in-law hates zombies, so we were teasing her a bit. And then we got a selfie and I'm looking like this, like gangster, just messing around with my head up, just being bonkers as usual. And then we got a nice selfie as well, and I got a few other photos of some other like autumnal stuff and a nice sunset one. Then we made our way back, and my older sister's boyfriend Ryan came over and really had fajitas for tea. We watched a bit more of Ab Fab, which I absolutely love, and then we turned that off and we were going to try watch Lord of the Rings, but then we didn't. And we wanted to watch Monsters Inc., but it sadly wasn't on Netflix. Should be on there. I swear they did have like a Disney section on Netflix, but I don't know. So in the end, we watched Flushed Away, which is a DreamWorks and Adam animation, and it is such a great film. Love it. Laugh so much. It is so good. And before we had the fajitas, we had some salsa and dips, and we'd gone to Aldi just after the walk when we got back, and on the way back from being on the walk, as we drove and parked out and then walked for a bit. So while in there, I got the TV Times magazine that hasn't article about Robin and how Anne wants to adopt after Zeb's taken from them by Was and Rebecca, and I got that and some sweets, and then we made our way back, and we left Dougie in the car, and Haley and Nora got me to check on him just to make sure that he was alright, and he was okay. We left the window open a tiny little bit, like that much, so that he could get some air in there. And he was farting a bit, so I was like, oh gosh, so I had to hold my nose a bit. Bless him, does that the same as my dog Harvey does. And then after we got watched off away, it was getting pretty late, we were getting a bit tired, so my older sister boyfriend Ryan dropped me home, and he's gone off home to watch The Making of a Murder, or just whatever, I can't remember what it's called now, but something like that on Netflix that he's obsessed with at the moment. So he's gone to watch that. My mum and my older brother and younger brother had fish and chips for tea, and my dad's at a disco, and my older sister and our funny friend Haley are going to be helping my dad with the disco just for the last couple of hours. And then my older sister is going to be staying at our funny friend's house, Haley's, so she's got all her stuff there. And I'm now back home, and my mum is watching a horror adventure action film. I can't remember what it's called, but it's about a vampire, and there's a few of them now, but the name of it's just gone out of my head. And tomorrow I am going to be doing some art craft and some illustrating and some stuff like that, and a bit of designing and sorting my Peter does art and a bit of DOS and Peter does photography, and just having a nice chilled Sunday. And then Monday I have got my meeting with one of the guys who runs the Tesco's with my younger brother works with my dad, and we're gonna hopefully get myself a job there. Fingers crossed. Then Tuesday it's my family friends' birthdays, so I need to get a cards for both of those two on the Monday. So after my meeting with Tesco's to try sort stuff out. Then on the Wednesday I I'm going to be going off to Costa for a catch up with my mates and have a look around the shops. Then Thursday, we're going to be watching Bohemian Rhapsody, and then on the Friday, we're going to be going off into town because my family friend, whose birthday is on Tuesday, wants to do something on Friday, so we're all going to be going there. I'm so looking forward to that. And then Saturday and Sunday, I have no clue what I'm going to be doing then, and I'll just have to wait and see. Who knows what we'll be doing then. And yeah, this week is just so exciting, lots of exciting things happening. And yeah, so stay tuned. I hope you guys have all had a lovely weekend so far, or have a lovely rest of the weekend, and I shall see you soon with a new vlog coming very soon. Bye! Just before I go, I'm now off to go write my journal, and I've got a lot to write about, and watch today's Strictly an X Factor. And yeah, I hope you guys all have a lovely rest of your evening, a lovely rest of your weekend, and I shall see you soon with a new vlog coming very soon. Bye!